Hey there, you beautiful you! Welcome to another episode of Minecraft. I was just about to go check in my iron farm here because, well, I mean, it was almost full. It just took some out. I think it is actually the hoppers are getting full too, right? And that's not the problem. The problem is that I noticed I was hearing a drowned, and then I realized that we actually managed to accidentally get a drown caught up inside of our pipes. Ooh, whoops. Well, there he is. Oh, that's why. He was holding a pickaxe? Wait, oh, that's probably because he was a zombie holding a pickaxe. And then he got stuck in here. We're gonna have to fix that, but for now, you can go, my guy. Be free. Be free once more. Okay, so what I think happened is that a zombie found their way inside these tunnels here, or maybe they spawned in here, and they messed up with, they messed up with the minecarts. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. I think I see what's going on. Yeah, there's a few spawning spaces here that I'm gonna have to make sure to weed them out because... And oh my god, the golems dying are so loud. The golems dying are so loud. I'm not even kidding. Let me get out of here. Oh, and it's nighttime. Hang on, it's nighttime. I lit up a bunch of caves today. I was with the camera account, just like, looking around in between the spaces here to make sure that I wouldn't, miss many spots, and I didn't. I still have many other spots to light up, but I did that wasn't intentional. That wasn't intentional. That wasn't intentional. Enderman no. 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 I'm there. That's not the point. I was in the middle of something, and the thing that I was in the middle of, it was talking about that I did a pretty good job lighting up caves around. That was to increase the spawn rates of my slime farm that is right underneath here. However, doing that comes with a cost, and the cost is that now things are going to start spawning everywhere, not just on your slime farm, right? As you can see here, we have, two big ones in the first platform, and we probably have more big ones in the platforms below, hopefully. So in here now, during nighttime, is gonna be twice as dangerous. This is why I'm gonna have to find a good solution for spawning on the surface soon. Which comes the idea of, carpeting the whole area with white carpets to make sure that the snow look still stays, but I'm protected. And alrighty, I just converted pretty much every single bar that I had here into blocks. I made an almost full large chest here of iron blocks, which is pretty good. I don't have a full one because I spent a few of them into emeralds with my guy that's right over there. That's not the point. The point is that this thing's gonna fill it up again. It's already doing so right there. And what I want to get done in this episode, I think I'm ready. Mentally, I'm ready to tackle the challenge of actually building up a home, because it's kind of pretty in the front, but there's nothing going on the inside. It's just a hole in the wall with nothing going on. So I am gonna be doing that. And another thing that I think I want to do in this episode is a small, very tiny way of cutting down trees and recuperating all of the drops that they give, like, just put like some water streams and hoppers underneath, just so I can chop down a few trees and not lose any resources. And so that, of course, to aid me in the construction of this, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of digging, and there's gonna be a lot of things going on in this episode. So I might need to set up a simple system here to start. Oh, men in the hole, tell me your wisdom.
You should make a honey farm. It would go along with your slime farm so you can make complex slime machines so you can do more late game farming stuff.
Wow, man in the hole, that is actually not a bad idea this time. You actually helped. Wow, thank you so much. And here was I thinking that guy was completely useless when he showed up in here with like his magical trinkets that didn't work, by the way. I hope you can hear me from all the way over there. But now he's actually giving some pretty good advice. I'm probably gonna try and set me up with a few bees by the end of this episode. And alrighty, what I've done here is just a very simple way of automatically collecting everything that this farm here is going to be producing. It's fairly simple. It's just like water streams going into a hopper. And then once you finish with this tree, you can just go to the next one and the next one and the next one. And you lose less time worrying about if you're gonna catch everything, because everything's going to fall into the hoppers anyways. And you're gonna spend more time chopping trees. I am going to power this thing with bone meal. I have no intentions of letting this grow just so I can go and chop it. Yeah, that one just grew up right there. And I'm going to make it into 4 modules. I'm gonna have this one that I did just so I could plant the quad here, the quad spruce, so it grows super tall. I'm gonna have another one for birch. I'm gonna have another one right there and another one right here. And I know this here is not really efficient. Like, this is not really efficient. It's not. That's not really the point of this place. The point of this place is that later on, I can just. Ooh, that one just grew up. Okay, later on, I can use this place as a park. You know, because this is going to get outdated very fast as soon as I, start building up like automatic farms and stuff like that. I want to make this place functional and kind of pretty in a way that later I can just, transform this into like just a beautiful portion right next to my base, especially because my little hobbit hole is right here I'm looking at. So I'm going to expand it real soon, and it's going to go up and out. So it's going to be really nice to have a beautiful area here too, with all of these water features and stuff like that. Oh, and by the way, I just remembered right next to this, I've also made a little mushroom cheaty growing thingy that you just like, you do this here. Oh, I already had Bonio. You do this thing here, right? You do this. And for some reason, if you bone meal this, it grows. I guess it thinks that is dark enough, and then it just grows, and then you can just come right ahead and mine your mine as many mushrooms as you think you want. Alrighty, we have all of the modules already done in there, but then I realized one thing, that I can do multiple things at the same time. I mean, I was already kind of doing it. I managed to capture a few more of these guys. I have one over here, I have one over there, I have one all the way down there. I mean, they're gonna have a use later, I hope, right, James? Yeah. No, I mean, you still have arrows, James. He still is have arrows, James. He's gonna be no arrows, James, in no time. And that's not the point. The point is that I can double down and have myself bees. I'm gonna farm beehives at the same time that I farm more wood, because I'm gonna be planting these guys. Then I'm going to be, spawning beehives around flowers. And then I'm going to chop these down and then plant them again, grab more beehives, and so on and so forth. That's one way of multitasking, instead of just, cutting once here, once there, because, don't worry, I'm not waiting for them to just grow. I'm grabbing bone meal in my chest and bone mealing them to make this faster. I mean, I'm not that dumb. Even though sometimes I kind of have my doubts on that one. Oh, one already grew on its own. That's perfect. But no bees, apparently. I think that's the last time that I tried generating bees. This was it. I can only assume that the process is still the same. Oh, there we go. I just spoke. Yes, I can. Silk touch, baby. Let's go. Nice. Silk touch for the win, dude. With Silk touch, you don't even need to use the technique with the campfire. I was a little bit worried with that, but you know, that was a good confirmation right there. That was a little bit of a daredevil confirmation, if you will. Alright everyone, you believe it or not, but there was a pause of at the very least 9 hours in between the last update and this one. I went to bed and I got myself some good and much needed sleep. Doing things in Minecraft usually takes such a long time anyways. And in my incessant chase for bees, I actually managed to find sadly, I managed to find only 5 bee nests, and I believe one of them is actually empty because I found one of these in the wild. And aside from that one spawn that you've seen in here, I, for some reason, didn't manage to actually find more. I even spaced them out by one because I thought that that could be a problem or could be an issue, but it wasn't. I also went to another biome that is way over in that way there. That is a plains biome. Because I thought maybe the cold biome had like a bias towards, you know, spawning trees, but apparently there isn't. I've had not much luck there either. But I think with just the few bees that I have in here, I can actually start making a little bee farm. And of course, just as I spoke it, there it is. Just as I said something. Well, okay, don't mind if I do. I'll take that. I don't mind. Wait, total. Oh, total bee location. I got the achievement. All right, that's great. And well, with that, I can probably just start breeding these bees here because I have a lot of flowers. Not to mention, I can utilize the flowers that come from the iron farm right there. I can just disable the bone meal thingy that I'm just chucking these peonies, this poppy. Sorry, I'm chucking the poppies inside of a composter. I can just turn that down and start using the poppies here to make to breed the bees. On the side here, I'm going to also leave a bee farm running while I do that, and while I am working on the house, the bees are gonna be the bees are gonna be producing me some honey, and we're pretty much gonna keep this multitasking that I've been pretty much doing this entire episode. The multitasking cannot stop, people. And not in this game. This game takes way too long sometimes for you to be able to concentrate in just one thing. Then again, sometimes you don't have a choice. Ah yes, mining sand. Digging sand, actually. One of the greatest, one of the few joys of Minecraft. Look at this. You can't tell that this is not satisfying. You just can't tell that it's not satisfying. I'm gonna conquer you. Just you wait. Just you wait, I'm gonna grab all of your sponges. Well, that's gonna have to do for a little while. I don't have an infrastructure yet to have a big super smelter, so I'm gonna have to make a mini melter. Alrighty, we have our bee farm set up right here behind us, and I did double check this before doing it. I went into my testing world, I made a redstone length check to make sure that I was using a proper amount of redstone, and if everything was going to fire as everything should. And I made this. It's simple, hopefully effective. I just gotta put the beehives in there, and then I gotta try to breed the bees so that they spread around a little bit better. Let's just do our best. Right there, put that there. Oh, it fired. Okay, so it immediately fired when I put that one down, but I didn't put any shears or anything in there, so yeah. So it wouldn't collect anything regardless. But we can check. We can totally check. Yeah, there we go. This one's full, and just this one fired. That's perfect. This is the perfect redstone length to make this, which is great. Wax is going to be very valuable because we're going to be able to wax copper to make so that it doesn't age, or to stop the aging of copper altogether. And for the moment of truth right here, I'm going to take this redstone piece out. I'm going to put it back on. There we go. There it is. And I got myself honeycomb. There we go. I thought the name was honey wax. I mean, but of course I was wrong about that. So let's try and breed some of these bees over here. Mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. Okay, they're at the very least they're following me, but so are those other ones. Okay, if I do this very fast, like so. Yes! Haha! Yes! And probably, hopefully, I have 9. How can I... Okay, there's the recipe. How can I make it? How can I make it? How do I do it? How does one does it? So, okay, that's fairly easy. Okay, that is fairly easy. That is a lot more beehive than I thought there was going to be for... Okay, 3 beehives. This is going to be easy. Oh my goodness, honey farms are easy. Alrighty, I have been working here for a little while. Of course, I've been working rather slow because I didn't plan any of this. I've just been freestyling the build, which sometimes can be good, sometimes can be bad. But I think I like where this is going. I needed a big pallet here. I needed a big pallet here because I was trying to break a few colors. And because otherwise everything else would just look pretty much like spruce. Having too much sprucey in a single build, I mean, it's not bad. It's just gonna be looking the same over and over and over. So I am very glad that I got more options here to work with. I used the light gray glass. Is there light gray glass because, you know, since outside is so cold, then I thought using a light gray would maybe feel like the glass is kind of, you know, steamy because inside is much like warmer than outside, you know, like when the day is cold and you can't look outside properly. And well, I removed pretty much all of this here in the other side, and then I'm gonna make a little bit of a roof. Then I'm gonna make the big tree that I envisioned to make on top of this thing here. And I'm gonna make a little garden here, and then a few stairs and other places to reach my little tree farm over there. This is what's going to be on the bottom of the base, on the bottom of this home here, alongside with an enchantment room. That's better, and brewery, of course, because I need potions. And then after it's all nicely decorated, and I think I'm going to be summoning in with, you know, commands and stuff, and right, I'm gonna be like, you know, give myself some like player heads that looks like things, like, you know, to help decorate. Like, you know, maybe a player head that kind of looks like a lampshade or something, you know what I'm saying? To like put on top of a rod or something. And I think it's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna see what types of decoration. I might even look on YouTube for other people's ideas in order to see if I find anything that it's cool, and I might just, you know, do what we all do, learn with other players as well, because that's the beauty about Minecraft. You don't need to know everything. I mean, some people already figured it out some pretty cool stuff for you, so I mean, just go around and learn with them as well. Of course, credit them, because credit where credit is due. I don't know, I'm looking slowly, and I'm like, I'm not trying to intimidate you or anything. Don't let me just change the angles. There you go, much better. Okay, I have been putting a little bit more thought around. I made a roof, I guess. I guess that you could consider that some sort of a roof, right? I mean, I'm trying to do more complex styles of roofs instead of just, you know, the regular triangular shape style of roofs, or however you would call it. The thing is, I know I'm not very good at it, but that's the point. The point is that I'm trying to get a little bit away from, trying to get a little bit out of my comfort zone here, and I mean, it's not like that giant pumpkin wasn't already very far from my you know, comfort zone. But then I'm trying to do more complex style of roofs, and they're probably not going to be great at first, but the more I do, the better. And then I decided to make a little cozy extension to my house right here. And boy, this place is looking so cozy. I can't wait to finish it. But I stopped doing this interior here to do this little perch over here, because I said to myself, I really want a place that I can, you know, just walk in, relax, take a nice hot bath and all of that. So I made myself this amazing looking built in the wall kind of open bathing area, and it's about to be spooky hour, and spooky hour means creepers, and creepers means that my work might be in jeopardy. Oh boy, alright everyone. I did it. I mean, I almost did it. I wanted to do it all in one go, like, have all of my iron buyers and other guys that I'm going to be buying weapons and tools and stuff from in one single go, but I ran into a small little problem. And that small little what was that? Was that a squid that just died? I think it was. The small little problem that I ran is that I actually ran out of villagers. I don't have any villagers anymore. I knew I was gonna spend a lot of them, but I didn't know I didn't have that many in stock. But don't worry, I already put more carrots to my villagers to start breeding more, and soon enough I'm gonna have all of my iron buyers. And I was actually very lucky because even the ones that only have a chance. Ooh. Oh, he buys a bucket of lava? I didn't know that. Okay. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that even the ones that have a chance of buying the iron from me are actually buying the iron. I didn't kept trying or anything. I just decided that I was going to just convert them and just slot them in. And these guys, they have a chance that they're going to be buying iron, and all of them are buying iron as well. So are all of the weaponsmiths, and so are all of the toolsmiths as well. I'm gonna have another module of toolsmiths in this side, but seeing that all of these guys are actually buying iron, maybe I don't need the extra toolsmiths, right? Because the toolsmiths are pretty much an assured iron purchase. So maybe I can just put like a bunch of Fletchers in here or something like that, right? That probably is the... Oh, can I get that XP? Can I get that XP? Can I? Kind of, yes, okay. Yeah, probably it's gonna be better than having way too many toolsmiths. It's also gonna depend on what kind of pickaxes they're selling too, right? 'Cause I didn't check those. As soon as I get the wings, I'm gonna be able to explore from point A to point B with absolutely no laziness in my feet, because I won't be walking anymore. What a great feeling that's gonna be. Boy, howdy. But I sure do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on new uploads. Like the videos as well. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee page, which is like a Patreon type thing that you can donate people some money. You don't have to subscribe. You can just donate me a singular coffee or multiple. That is really up to you. If you are considering supporting the channel, I thank you very much, and I hope I'll be seeing all of you beautiful yous in the next video. Bye bye! Also, there's another thing. I am absolutely attached to this dog now. I mean, you guys gave it the name. I gave him a coat jacket and, the flower inside of his head. And I just keep bringing him everywhere with me. And that is a good thing and a bad thing, because I will be absolutely devastated if you die. I'll be absolutely devastated if you die, Chungy. Hang on, where's his neck? And here we go. Here's his neck. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, good boy. That's a good boy.